I've spent the last 24 years learning the pistol wing tee under my dad. And I was blessed enough to spend 5 full seasons with him, really, truly as my mentor. I was his assistant coach, assistant offensive coordinator, running backs coach. There may be no one on the planet that understands his offense as well as my dad. I'd say I'm a very close second, and I built this system from the ground up within Team Nation. It literally, the play call itself from the quarterback in the huddle is like a sentence put together. These 3 words are talking to the wide receiver and tight end. These 3 words are talking to the lineman. These next 3 words are talking to the running backs. It's probably even less than 3 words. It's 1 word usually. This 1 word is your trigger. Oh, this is what I'm doing on this play. Way to confuse a defense where you're running the same. You could run the same play 6 times out of 6 different formations. And to the defense's point of view, you just ran 6 different plays in total. But you didn't. You ran the same play. You ran the same base. You just changed where the tight end was or how this wing was set up or split them out. Once you get a grasp of the language that is our offense, you'll find that it flows a lot better. I just kind of drew up a lot of the different plays, especially the ones I drew them multiple times because the blocking and the rules do change against different fronts, different defensive looks. For a lot of the plays, it really doesn't matter the intricacies of how the defensive line, the 3 tech or a 4-eye, like that type of stuff doesn't really matter. I only drew those plays, say, once. That's what the coaches will see when they get the whole collection of the plays in the playbook and the formations. As far as what the players will see within the lessons, they'll get a good grasp of lessons on the different formations and who this formation call, who is it speaking to? Like the X receiver doesn't care that we're in Ricky. That doesn't affect him whatsoever. The Ricky is only, then I'm just using that as an example, that's only speaking to the backfield. The running backs, that's a running backs formation. Tight is the receiver and tight ends formation. That tells them where they're lining up. Throwing the word heavy in there, which brings the X receiver over with on the same side as the tight end. Now you can tag all those together. Once the boys get a grasp of that tight, heavy Ricky is one. It's 1 formation, but really it's just the tight was for the tight end to line up on the right. Heavy says X, you're on the same side as the tight end, X being the receiver. And then Ricky is just talking to the backfield. And now it looks like a completely different formation than what you originally started in. I've simplified that in the teaching and the learning. The players will then can grasp it a lot better.
So what will the players then see on their phones?
The flashcard games that, just mixing and matching, being able to read, if the question's asking which one of these sets is trips right, they'll see a picture, multiple pictures, one being right, one being wrong, or multiple, and they'll have to select the right one that is that play call, the tight or the trips right. That running back that's taking that quiz better know which of those drawings is trips right in order for them to get the question right. And if they didn't, then they better go back and study a little bit more in the lessons and review. Same thing. I built those lessons around all the different formation sets, the formations that are just talking to the backfield, the formations just talking to the tight end receiver. They'll see the lessons and the flashcard games from formations, motions, etc. The basics of the offense, the terminology, starting from 0.